For letting me tune in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for letting me tune in. This is the late edition of the Coronado Arte Harris Show. And I know you thieves want to hear some music and stuff. You probably got the bankers out there. Come on, man. Let's just forget about it. Let's just act like we didn't mess everything up for you. Yeah, man. Nah, bud. I don't get down like that, man. Man. Like me. You gotta think about it. If you have somebody out there that's actually volunteering and they asking you for a whole lot in exchange for some priceless entertainment, you should show some type of appreciation. You shouldn't do them like that. If the only guy gets something out of the music is you. I don't even. I ain't doing that for me. You goddamn took money from me. You didn't. You took money away. But nevertheless, goddamn, I'm talking to my girlfriends tonight, all the way from here. I'm gonna start instead of making music and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk to the girlfriends that I didn't erase that's still on my phone and stuff like that, and just tell you how beautiful they are and stuff like that. How beautiful and how much of a blessing they really are. And I'm glad I didn't fall for the tricks. I'm glad I didn't fall for the tricks of those jealous people out there. If he get mad enough, he gonna erase his friends off his phone. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they said. That he gonna erase his friends, he gonna forget about them. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't erase them, I didn't forget about them. You know what they tell me? That they've been to the clubs and they haven't really found they haven't found no relationship. They said they go to the club, they spend a lot of money, they come out there smelling like opioids and weed and cigarettes. People be shooting and fighting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the goal of them going to the club was to find a nice date. To find somebody that was interested in them, and they didn't find that. You know what I mean? They went to the club and found trouble. You know what I mean? They found trouble. And all I can tell you is, I'm glad I didn't erase them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, if you guys ever had ex-girlfriend, the reason why your ex-girlfriend is your ex-girlfriend, not because you cheated, no, she cheated. She put that big round thing in somebody else's face and they got right on it. They jumped right inside that thing. They didn't waste no time. She had opened that car door and they got right inside that car. And they smashed inside. They got in that thing like the Duke Boys. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. I don't know if y'all ever remember watching the Duke Boys, but the Duke Boys, they had a Charger, and they didn't open the door. They used to slide that window down like that, and they used to take that window down, and they used to get right in that thing, just slide right in it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they didn't let it all the way down. They left it where it'll be like a real tight grip getting through there. And that Charger know that the Duke Boys had slid inside of them, you know what I'm saying? And it was a real tight snug fit, you know what I'm saying? So back in them days when they made them Chargers, the seat, they didn't have no room for the seat recline. So when they just open that window up just enough to slide through that snug, they'll be in that thing, you know what I'm saying? And they used to drive fast as hell too, you know what I'm saying? While they was riding it, they used to drive fast as hell driving that thing, you know what I'm saying? And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot of times they told Daisy to get in the middle seat. They used to call it the hoe seat. Daisy, you get on the hoe seat. And I was like, well, where's the hoe seat? And they would tell you is that the hoe seat is the seat in the middle. You know it's only 2 seats in the car, but you always got somebody they got to go. Come pick me up too. Don't forget about me. And they tell you to get on the hoe seat. That's a seat. It ain't really no seat. It's where your hand rests supposed to be. And that's the way you to tell Daisy to sit right there, you know what I mean? Less the reason I'm talking like that, cause like my women they listen to enough music. They don't need the Migos and Montana telling them how I go. They want to hear somebody tell them, like talking to them how much they think about it. And I'm saying I really like that. Most of my girlfriends, they use that Bath and Body Lotion. I'm telling ladies and gentlemen, if you seen the difference how shiny their thighs is, and like they hips, how I'm talking about smooth and shiny. Ooh, and it look like it look like you can eat them too. It look like you can eat their thighs. You know what I'm saying? That's how good they put that Bath and Body on. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to always remember that some of my girlfriends tell me that you don't have to smash your thighs. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about smashing. Sometimes you gotta take time with them. You know what I'm saying? And you already gotta remember, this man finna he ain't finna open the door. He finna let the window down a little bit, slide in there. I'm talking about finna push his way through there and drive it fast as hell. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta remember that you got a woman that took that time out and she put all that Bath and Body and massaged that thing. All that. Sometimes she break down and have convulsions and spasms. That's how good she was putting that Bath and Body lotion on. And she passed out and woke back up. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, like, I like to tell my girlfriends I really appreciate them for putting that Bath and Body, that expensive lotion. It always be like cucumber patch, melon, issey miyake, peanut butter, vanilla snap stuff. You know, it all be something you can't remember. Issey miyake, melon butter kush, you know, like that. As soon as they start talking about it, I be like, damn, it's gonna be a hard day today, you know. It's gonna be a hard, tough challenge out there today when they start telling you the name of that lotion that they put on. I always be like some honeydew melon, issey miyake, goddamn lotus flower splash, you know what I mean? Before they even tell you the name of the thing, you be like, boing, boing, trying to tell you. Like, dang, what that is you got on? Trying to tell you. She always gonna say cucumber, honey, melon, issey miyake, lotus flower splash. That thing be like, boing. Try to tell you, lady. I like to tell all my women out there, I really appreciate you for that. You know what I mean? For knowing that sometimes it does cost to smell like that and to feel like that, to be feeling good and smelling good. You know what I mean? Feeling good, smelling good, and being, if somebody don't have no problem, we got them getting with you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no problem getting right in there and getting with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you take good care of yourself. And a lot of women say they ain't gonna waste their time at the club. You go to the club, why'd you put all that Bath and Body on? You're gonna be smelling like Newports and Coos when you leave out of there. They can't even smell it no more, you know what I mean? A lot of times your best bet is to find somebody that think you nice and attractive and stuff. Cause you can't think about you wasting all that time at Bath and Body and Victoria, you ain't found nobody yet. Because you listen to the things that people saying. You missing all your blessings. Listen to what the crowd say, what the train say, and every day you go the wrong way. Every day. I'm talking about you always miss that guy that can sweep you off your feet because you listen to the thing that them folks saying, and they don't mean you no good neither. You know? They don't want you to meet them neither. They don't want you to meet them. They don't want you to be with them. They don't want to be with them. They don't want nobody to be with them. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to remember, when you get back one day, you get your little journal going. Some people say, damn, you could have been a writer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But why didn't they choose you to be a writer? Because they going to say, you was out there, you ain't really take no note of what's really going on. But nevertheless, like, you know, I got to say, the Lord did make a whole lot of beautiful women, too. He made plenty of them, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of them. I'm talking about, ooh. I like the way they drive, too. They be hunched up. They be hunched over driving that car like that. They be driving the steering with their face, and that they had that arch in their back and stuff. Oh, I love that. They really be feeling that conversation then. They ride that car, that arch in that back. And nevertheless, like, well, I tell you, that lady told me she ain't want no Valentine candy. She said she already ate enough candy. Now she need to go on a diet. I'm gonna tell you what the women need to do. You gotta think like you exercise all day while you in there telling them nasty jokes and stuff. Even though nobody You know, people that really don't play them kind of games, they don't know what you're saying, but everybody else know, you know. Everybody. It's only a few people don't really realize that you making out while you talking, you know what I mean? You know. But if you gaining too much weight, then you gotta exercise while you talking, you gotta imagine that you're on the treadmill. Don't just be laying on your back, you know what I'm saying? Get on that treadmill. Get on that treadmill and make out while you talking. In your mind. I ain't talking about for real. Everybody know you can't go to the treadmill while you out there making out on your job, talking to the customer. But in your mind, you got to be on that treadmill with that monkey bar behind you and having the conversation. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Caesar. Again, let me see how many of them. Oh, they said thousands of them feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you what you do. Turn the treadmill off. Turn the treadmill off before you start it up. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to bend down, touch your toes, and stretch real good. I'm talking about hold it down there and stretch real good. And and let that monkey bar stay back there where it's at for a minute. And you bag away from the monkey bar. You know what I mean? And you stretch. And sometimes you have to fan that tail. You have to shake that tail from side to side and stretch that tail before you turn that treadmill and back up off that thing, you know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. And then when you don't turn that treadmill off. Because see, a lot of women, I'm telling you what, they be just too excited to get started. And that's how they be talking about they got an ankle sprain and hold on their thigh and stuff. They done pull some. So what you got to do, you need to stretch that thing. You have to do them way back. 1, 2, way back. 2, 2, way back. And do them side straddle hops and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, a lot of times you get on the treadmill is just basic, because you got to think about this. You finna go back to that counter, and you finna talk to that customer, they got a thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So don't just get up there and think you on your back. No, you get up on that treadmill, you know what I'm saying? You pull them yoga pants all the way up, pull till you get a wedgie, you know what I'm saying? You got to take them. You gotta make them realize that this gonna be an adventure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That you gonna lose 1,000 calories. You gonna gain another friend. You know what I'm saying? And you might have to go put another pair of yoga pants on after this customer. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I tell you later, because it might be a real sweater. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you later. A lot of people like, how she got fine like that? How do you stay in shape? Because she always on that treadmill. Even she don't have to go to the place. She already on that treadmill, and she already got that monkey bar behind. But I'm saying, cause she already, you know what she told me? She said she was gonna marry my monkey bar. So if anybody come and gets, and she don't want that monkey bar no more, you already know they done beat the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Can I get mad? No. Next time I just got to remember. You know what I'm saying? I got to stretch that monkey bar out better. I got to come up with an exercise that they can't figure out. You know what I'm saying? That she gonna say, well, shit. She like her life. She like being married to her Nardo monkey bar and riding that treadmill. You know what I'm saying? But you always gonna know every day that I'm gone and doing something else, it's gonna always be somebody pulling up where she work at, trying to get her off that treadmill and get her to do something the way that they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? They know that woman, my wife. You know what I'm saying? They don't care though. They know it. Everybody know it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't care. You know? They don't see no sanctity in that she out there by herself. You know what I mean? Like if you love her, goddamn, go build you a motel. Call that shit Motel Bangladesh, and goddamn, you have her right behind that dish, right by you, and have a goddamn honeymoon suite right behind the register. That's how the Indians do it. You know, and they say if it ain't like that, goddamn, she vulnerable to be attacked by anybody that goddamn want to try it. Everybody gonna try to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Cause she fine, she thick. You know what I'm saying? She friendly, got a pretty smile, stuff like that. And that's what they do. So I tell you what I did. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I got that woman on that treadmill when I met her. Lane Jim. I had that thing like a gyroscope. I don't know if y'all ever been to Huntsville, you know what I'm saying?